let's
Oh, you
have,
took them.
oh, I did. Here you go.
-6 plus 5.
Good, thanks. -6 plus a +5. Starting at -6, Caleb's showing, and we're adding a positive number, so are we gonna go to the right or left? Which way?
Right.
Right, nice job. Good, where'd you land?
-1.
Nice, do you agree, Matthew? You want to write the answer? -1, nice job. Who likes the number line the best?
Me.
Okay, who likes using the rule? The rules that we have for adding?
Yeah.
Okay, I noticed when I look at your homework, I've kind of noticed who likes what better. I can kind of tell. So today, like I said, I'm going to provide you with both options. Okay? Thank you guys. Go ahead and have a seat. Nice job. Can I have a volunteer or two would be great. I'm going to have Cindy pass out number lines. I'm going to have Dwayne pass out. I promised you your rules that you can keep and take home with you. So Dwayne, you can pass these out. I know you have copies in your binder, but these are yours to keep and take home. Yeah, exactly, for homework.
Mostly just the study, probably.
Yep. Thank you. So you can have both on your table side by side.
You're responsible.
Thank you. There will be extras. I'll take those, Dwayne.
And I see you
Thanks.
circled the
Yes.
sum and the difference.
Yes, so let's look at your rules for a moment, because we just did good practice with the number line, and you have that on your desk, but let's look at the rules, because we do need to be able to work with both. And help me fill in the blanks. So if we're adding two numbers with the same sign, think about the S, good, and what do we do? Find the sum. And how could this help us?
Because we all are in essence.
S's, same sign, sum. In case we don't know what sum means in math, it means to add. And I wrote that on your notes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. When we have the same sign, meaning they're both positive or they're both negative, my answer will always have what sign?
Negative.
The same. So you don't have to think about it too much. If you're adding two negatives, your answer will be a negative. If you're adding two positive, your answer will be a positive. Okay? Now the next one is if the signs are different.
Find it. Sign.
So if we have different signs, that means one is positive, one is negative. Why do I want to focus on the D? What do I need to find?
Different.
The difference. Nice job. What does difference mean in math talk?
It'll be like there's negative plus negative, or there's a positive.
Well, try again.
Well, if there's a negative number with a positive number, you would find the difference.
What does difference mean in math talk?
Subtract.
Subtract. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
And then this kind of has that second step. I'm going to use a different marker. What do we need to do? So you don't want to rush, because in your answer, how do we know what sign we use in our answer? John, are you with me?
Partially.
How do I know? So one's positive, one's negative.
The
We
bigger
find-
one,
Say it again.
the bigger number.
Yes. So we use sign of the bigger, or the fancy math talk would be the greater absolute value. Use sign of the number with the greater value. Okay? So here we have the rules to add positive and negative numbers. On your desk, you also have number lines so you can add positive and negative numbers. I'm going to let you choose what you want to use. I'm going to hand out 10 practice problems. Okay?
Oh boy.
You could just use the rule. It's in front of you. It's on the board. We've been repeating it for a couple of days now. So you could just use the rules, or if you want, you can transfer each of these adding problems onto your number line and use your number line, because sometimes it's a good visual for us to know if we're moving into the negatives or into the positives. Alright? So I'm gonna have us work on this for about 7 minutes. And then we'll go over our answers and see how we did. Thanks, I'll pick that up. Thank you.
Okay, where is it?
Okay, 10 problems. I'll do them with you. Well, like on my own,
The-
but with you. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Start with. Yes. Yes. Hold on, I answered it. Because you're adding a negative number, because it's a negative, we're gonna move into the red zone. You're asking what your sign will be? So you got the correct digit, which has the greater value? A 1 or a 7? 7 has a greater value, and that is, so your answer will be positive. Yep. Hop over. So you don't plot 7, start at -1. You're adding 7, starting at that point. It's positive, so what direction are you going? To the right. You're gonna be indicating. I have -1 plus 7. Try again, start at the -1. Count to the right 7. And done. Wait, are you looking at something?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. What do we do after we're gonna probably give ourselves maybe a minute, 45 seconds, and then I'll let you know. Hang on to it. Ian's been- No, you're not. You're just a second. Hold on. No, Ian. Thank you. Well, which has the greater value? The 9 has a greater value, so it'll be a negative. Okay. So I know not everyone is finished, but what I'd like you to do now is take your paper and pick up the method that you used. So if you used your number line, then pick up your number line. If you used just the rules, then pick up the rules. If you use both, pick up both of them. And I'd like you to share your answers with a partner. And if you have a different answer from your partner, you're just going to circle that. That lets us know we need to have more discussion to figure out what might need to be fixed, okay? So let's just go ahead and make this easy. We'll have Brianna and John, Caleb and Matthew, and Sydney and
So
Dwayne.
we give our partner our paper and we get.
Well, you're going to use your tools and your answers, and you're just going to talk with your partner about what answers you got. And then if you have time, after you go over your answers, you can talk with your partner about what method you like better. Do you like the rules method, or do you like the number line method?
Number line
And that's good, yeah, because you know what I've noticed, John, I've noticed in your homework that you use the rules,
Yeah.
and I noticed that you really like the number line, so it might be good for the two of you to talk.
Wait, no. Like 7 o'clock.
Like, what are we supposed to
Same
talk
subject.
about? I take this.
So compare your answers. If you have one that's different, you don't have to change it necessarily. Why don't you circle the number, and then maybe you can explain to each other, this is how I got my answer, this is how he got his answer,
Do I take this?
which is the correct way.
Is he supposed to take this and go the other way?
Are they the same sign?
Yeah.
Both positives. So, yeah. And still keep your numbers circled if you have different answers. It lets me know where we're getting stuck.